Welcome to the CEO Goddess podcast. I am Melissa Genevieve Dennis, your host and founder of the CEO Goddess. At CEO Goddess, we're on a mission to empower driven individuals with a passion for entrepreneurship, guiding them as they step into their role as coaches, healers, and mentors. I specialize in helping these individuals package and sell their digital products and services online, leveraging the power of social media to expand their reach and impact. Now, my vision is simple yet profound: to help people pursue their passion fearlessly and create wealth on their own terms. In a world often dictated by fear and self-doubt, I believe in equipping individuals with the tools, strategies, and mindset shifts necessary to overcome these obstacles and build thriving businesses that align with their purpose. So, if you're ready to embrace your inner CEO Goddess, join me on this journey as we navigate the realms of entrepreneurship, spirituality, and wealth creation. Together, we'll unlock your full potential and pave the way for abundance, fulfillment, and success. Welcome to this podcast. I'm so excited to be talking to you today about passion and purpose. This is really the reason why I started my business. I remember back in the days when, I was going from being a beauty influencer on YouTube to helping women, primarily mothers, to find their passion and their purpose. Because when I started being a beauty influencer on YouTube, I felt like I had found my thing outside of being a mother. And, I really think it's important to find your passion and your purpose in life. And sometimes it just starts as a hobby. I literally started that as a hobby. And as I started to post tutorials and beauty reviews, and I found myself creating a website, and I found myself creating a blog, and I would write in this blog every week, sometimes twice a week. And I remember thinking, I'm so passionate about this. This is not just a hobby to me. This is really important. I mean, ask any guy, is golf important to you? You play golf every week, or you go surfing every week or every day. And they will say, it's not a hobby, like it's important to me. So there's this there's this line between hobby and important, because hobbies are important because they're your passion. And so I found myself creating a blog, and I wasn't just talking about beauty. I was talking about health, and I was talking about wellness. My blog was The Youthful Mama, and my beauty YouTube channel was The Youthful Mama. And because I was a mum, I really wanted other mums to understand that when you look after yourself and you enjoy looking after yourself, it means that you never neglect yourself. And this is the issue with mothers, is that we put everyone else first. We put our children first, that we end up neglecting ourselves. And it becomes a habit. But I really wanted people to understand that looking after yourself could be enjoyable, because when you look after yourself, you feel good. And I found myself starting to veer in a new direction. I wasn't just talking about beauty anymore. I was then talking about wellness and well-being and your mindset. And then I started to completely shift, and mindset became my number one focus. That's when I started to create programs for mothers. And it was kind of like a life coaching program. I would help mothers to put themselves first and make themselves a priority. It was important that they understood they had a bigger purpose in life than just being a mother. There was more to life than just serving your children and your partner, if you had one. And so as I started to do that, I realized, I'm really passionate about this business. Like this has become a business. It's not just a hobby. It's not just important. It's my passion, and it's actually a business. And so at this point, I thought, how many other people want to create a business? And this is what led me to teach other women. I realized I was surrounded by women. Women were following me. I had All my leads were women who wanted to be business owners, whether they were healers, they were life coaches, consultants, mentors. They wanted to they wanted to create a business doing their hobby, their passion. They wanted to turn it into a profitable business. It wasn't just something that they did in their spare time. That's a hobby. You just fit it in your spare time. You might just do it once a week. It's not that important. Once a week, maybe once after work or once on the weekend. That's a hobby. A business is not a hobby. It has a purpose, and the purpose is to serve others, whether it is a product or a service. And so I really wanted to create this podcast today to ask you, what is your passion and purpose? Now, before you go and say, "Oh, I don't know, Mel, I don't know." What what do you love to do? What is your vision? What do you think about? What do you fantasize and dream about doing? Because if you want to create a business as a healer, a coach, a mentor, a consultant, you want a business, you want to be able to break away from the 9 to 5, and you want to stay at home working your own hours. You want to monetize social media. Let's face it, social media has replaced the newspaper and TV ads. Who watches TV? You don't need to run ads these days. You've got social media, you've got access to billions of people worldwide. An online business, not a brick and mortar business, but an online business that creates digital products and or a service. So your one-on-one coaching with someone. This gives you access to anyone, anywhere, as long as they've got the internet, worldwide, globally. This means you can work from home in your own hours, in the comfort of your own home. You can build a team or you can be solo. You can have digital products where you make pre-recorded programs and, workbooks, or you can actually work one-on-one, like I'm right now speaking to you. Imagine it's just you and I, and you're telling me what's going on in your business or your life, or, your mindset with money, your well-being, and we're talking. You could be doing this. So for those of you who are still questioning, is this really my purpose? Like, is this my destiny? Destiny, this is an important word, destiny. Destiny is what you choose. You actually create your destiny based on what you desire, what you're willing to go for, your willpower to pursue your dreams and what you want, and backing it up with action, not just once every now and then, hoping like, oh, well, it might work if I just do it every now and then. No, consistently. If you are passionate about something, you really want something, you'll wake up and do something about it every day. And you won't just do one task. I'm talking about 5 activities around that one thing that you truly desire. You will literally move mountains if you focus on at least 5 activities. So think about it. What do you want to do? What do you love? What do you fantasize about? What do you dream about? Who are you watching online? Are you watching healers, psychics, goddesses? Are you watching business women? Are you watching coaches and mentors? When you're watching them, are you just focused on what they're teaching? Or are you actually envisioning yourself as them, doing what they are doing? Not really as them, but fantasizing and dreaming about doing the same thing as what they're doing. Like, for example, if you watch Tony Robbins on stage and he's talking to hundreds or thousands of people, he's motivating them, he's changing their lives, he's transforming their lives, he's got a program, he's helping them. Do you look at that and just think, well, what can he say to help me with my issue around my mindset, my anxiety, my depression, my money issues, my relationship issues? Or are you looking at him thinking, I want to do this? This is what I want to do. I want to be on stage. I want to motivate people. I want to inspire people. I want to change their lives. I want to offer a transformation. I want to be the go-to person. I want to be paid millions of dollars to do this. When you look at it that way, when you're looking at somebody else who's living that lifestyle, that dream, that career that you want, and you can picture yourself doing that, even if you don't believe it's possible, but you still catch yourself dreaming about it. You still catch yourself fantasizing about being on stage doing that or being online doing that. If you catch yourself doing that, then that is a very clear sign that that is a deep embedded desire. It is a passion of yours. And my tip to you is to take action. It's not just to stand by and keep asking the same questions again and again. What's my destiny? What's my purpose? Like that's Tony Robbins' purpose. That's what he's doing. But what about me? I'm not trained in that. I don't know what he knows. I haven't got the experience that he has. So what's my destiny? What's my purpose? Damn it, woman. You need to learn. That means you need to learn what is necessary for you to be able to step into that other version of yourself. Destiny is a choice. Your purpose is a choice. And it really comes down to your passion. Now, what the heck is even passion, really, when you think about it? What is passion? It's easy. It is a desire, it's a want. You may even recognize it as a need, like you want it so bad, like you're like, I need to do this. Let's look at it in a completely different context. Okay, let's look at food. Do you love pasta and wine? Do you love Italian food? If so, it's a bit of a passion because it's something you look forward to on the weekends. You may book your favorite restaurant on the weekend and eat out at your favorite Italian restaurant and order your favorite wine. You may love the wine so much that you have it at home as well. And during the week, you may have pasta as well. Midweek, pasta dish. So if you love something, you're going to book that restaurant. You're going to purchase that wine because you want it, you like it, you are passionate about it, you enjoy it, you desire it. It's all the same thing. It is an energetic urge to move towards something. You are attracted to that thing. What are you attracted to? Do you want to stay at home, get online, help somebody one on one, or even in a group container? You can still be on camera and help a group of people, group coaching, group mentorship, group healing. Do you want to do it in an open space, face to face? You can have your own venue and have people come to you and speak about whatever it is that you want to do. You can talk about relationships. You can talk about well being, mindset, love, money, health, healing, trauma, anxiety. Think about what do you actually feel attracted to? What is an attractive business idea? Because that thing that you find attractive, that you fantasize about every now and then, that is your passion. And the only way to know if it's right for you or if it needs to be tweaked and adjusted is to simply start taking action on that one desire. If you want to be a fitness coach, put yourself out there, start connecting with people, start speaking to people on podcasts, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. And when you start to get a response from people who gravitate to the words that you're speaking, to your energy, to your message, and you enjoy that feedback and you can see you're getting leads, people starting to comment, starting to like, starting to follow you, they're signing up to your free lead magnet, they're now in your email list. They're now asking what can we sign up to when's your offer available, and you're talking about, hey, listen, I've got a one-on-one coaching program, for 6 weeks or 12 weeks. Sign up now, get in quick. Spots are going to book out quickly, and people are giving you feedback and they're responding. That feeling that you get at that moment will be an indication of if this is your purpose. Because at that moment, if it raises your vibrational frequency through the roof and you're like, oh my God, I'm doing what I love, I'm talking about what I love, I really enjoy talking about fitness and health and training, and people are responding. They're showing up. They're signing up to my lead magnet. They're following me. They're commenting on my material, and they're signing up. They want to work with me. They want to pay me. Like, this feels great. And if it doesn't feel great, that is a sign that you need to veer in another direction. You may still enjoy it, but it may not feel like 100%. Yes, this is my destiny. This is my purpose. This is going to bring me so much happiness. When you when you pay attention to your inner frequency, at that moment when you are getting feedback, doing what you love, at that moment, if that vibrational frequency is so magnificent, you will not question if this is the purpose of you being. You won't question, is this my destiny? You will be so involved in what you're doing that you will not question anything. Who knows? You might question it 3 years later, 5 years later. You may say, this is too much. I'm working too hard. And again, you may not walk away from it, but you'll know. You'll feel it in your body. You'll feel it in your energetic vortex. You'll know, okay, this is becoming too much. I'm working too hard. I need to change something. I don't want to walk away. I love what I do. That's when you may tweak it by incorporating other members into your team and having someone else look after the nutrition or, the healing modalities that you do as part of your coaching. This is where you build a team, and you make life easier for yourself, or you cut back on how many clients you accept. But really, when you have thoughts in your mind, now you need to become very consciously aware of this. When you have thoughts in your mind, and you catch yourself fantasizing over the people who inspire you. Now, seriously, go into YouTube, have a look at the last 3 videos you watched in YouTube, and don't tell me you've been watching silly kitty cats and comedy stuff. Go in there and have a look. Are you looking at women who are training and, promoting, I don't know, protein shakes and workouts, and they've got their own programs? Are you watching these women, and at that time that you're watching these people, are you inspired because you just simply want results that they're offering? Or are you watching them thinking, I'd love to do what she does? Like, she's such an inspiration. She's on YouTube every week with an amazing video about XYZ. This is the topic I love. This is what I want to do. Like, I'm so into this. I know everything there is to know about whatever it is. It could be healing trauma, depression, overcoming childhood wounds, whatever it is. You're watching this content and you're thinking, I love listening to this stuff. I love talking about this stuff. I love helping other people with this kind of stuff. I could totally get online and do this. So really question yourself, become consciously aware of what inspires you and who inspires you. What are they doing? Are they coaches? Are they mentors? Are they healers? Are they consultants? Do they run their own business? Are they just doing it as a hobby, or are they making money? Is this a part of their living? They do this for a living. And question it, do you want to be like that? Because chances are you know so much about what inspires you. You know so much about what you're researching constantly that you could literally go next door and change your neighbor's life. You can ring up your sister and change her life because you know so much about what you're passionate about. I know so much about business, and I know so much about energetics and mindset and manifestation. I could talk about these things until the cows come home. I could talk someone's ears off. I could talk until someone fell asleep. I could talk all day long. I could talk until I needed a drink of water because I was talking too much. I could just talk about it for days and days and days and days and days. I would never run out of anything to say. There are multiple different ways I can talk about manifestation, about embodiment and energetics, about business. There's just so many different ways I can say the same thing. And so this is my passion because I love to talk about it all the time. It is a no-brainer to have a business doing what I do, doing my passion. I didn't wait for a job to land in my laps and go, oh, well, maybe this is my destiny. Maybe I'm supposed to work in a corporate office. And you know what? It's funny because I've worked in corporate offices and I actually loved it. It was fun. But do I love it more than what I'm doing now? No. I'm way more passionate about what I'm doing now. And on top, there it comes with perks. I am sitting in my own home on the camera filming for you, talking about what I absolutely love to talk about with no notes. I don't need any notes. I don't need any rehearsal. I don't need to practice. I can talk about this nonstop all day, every day. So, really concentrate. Think about what do you enjoy. Now, if you are someone who comes home and tidies the house, whatever, unpacks the kids' school lunches and, put a load of washing on and perhaps figure out dinner and watch TV, then I know for a fact you're not watching this, but I also know that you watch something on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. Who are you following? If you were to go through your accounts, who do you follow more than anyone else? There was a time when all I followed it was fitness gurus who would share reviews on protein shakes and different workouts and gym outfits, different things that they were working. Different things that they were had purchased and tried, and then also their workout routines. That was all I followed constantly for years until my youngest child was probably one, like the first year, I would say. I started to veer off in that other direction where I was looking at healing modalities and energetic work. And, I was learning about feminine energetics and masculine energetics and crystals and, meditation. I was heavily, got really into meditation and yoga, and I still am into all of these things. But I have veered into a completely different direction. I started off helping women, primarily mothers, heal from just neglecting themselves really. And it wasn't from anything extremely dramatic other than just self-neglect. I was the youthful mama. And so that veered me into the direction of, well, I had a business at this point. So naturally, I was passionate about creating a business, and everybody started asking me questions. Mel, how'd you start this business? I'm like, I just started. I learned about wellness, well-being and mindset and energetics, and I just decided to create an offer and create my service. That's it. I had products and services, and I just put myself out there and started sharing my knowledge and my passion, what I like to talk about and what I believe in and how I can help people. But I found myself more passionate about the energetics of business because I really do believe that when a woman has a business, she learns to express herself in a different manner. Because for many centuries, women have been very reserved and held a lot in, and we haven't been able to express ourselves. If you think about working in a corporate office or even not even corporate, even just retail or hospitality, you're very limited to how much you can express yourself because you're working for somebody else. Think about that. You're working for somebody else. Now, even if you were not in those industries and you were a stay at home mum and your partner came home, you're still limited to your creativity, your expression of life, your opinion of the way the world operates and what you feel about life itself. You're very limited. And so your business allows you to express what you feel about that one topic, that one niche, that one industry that is important to you, that you care about, whether it is fitness and well-being, or whether it is it could be trauma and emotional healing, emotional intelligence, or it could be children. You may have a passion for young people and helping young people. It could be motherhood. It could be cooking. It could be art. It could be electronics and technology and software and apps. It could be anything, but you're basically creating this world, which is your business, where you get to express exactly how you want about that one particular niche and topic and subject, that one category that you love to talk about. And no one can ever come in and say, your opinion's not right and your expression's not right and your thoughts and feelings and ideas are not right about this because it's yours, it's your business. So you can speak about it and express it how you want. And this is what I love about business. Business has artwork, it has videos, it has so many different components for you to express yourself. You can express yourself through talking on a podcast, speaking to a camera. You can put it in an ebook, a workbook. You can put it in artwork. You can put it on your website. You can put it in a blog. You can interview someone and share your opinion with another person that's in the same niche as you. That is brilliant, having a two-way conversation with another person who's in the same industry and niche as you. So become very consciously aware of who it is that you are inspired by, what they do, and ask yourself, do you want to do what they're doing? And if so, start moving in that direction. Start taking small actions every day. Now, I like to always focus on 5 activities a day because it will propel you forward rapidly. 5. And out of those 5, if it is a business that you're focused on, and I'm assuming it is because we are talking about your passion and your purpose, making a living, doing what you love, then 3 of those tasks should be money generating tasks. And I'm going to reserve that for another podcast episode just because it is a more detailed episode. But you really need to be taking steps every day. Now, when you start to take steps in the direction of that thing that you enjoy talking about and love watching, you will notice your vibrational frequency. You'll just feel more abundant and joyous, and you'll just want to move in that direction even more. You'll want to do more than 5 tasks per day, and you won't want to take a day off. If you are working, you'll come home from work and you'll be like, I'm going on my computer, I'm going to research this, and I'm going to figure out what I've got to do. That excitement of you wanting to take more action in your business is a clear sign that you are going in the right direction. That energetic, excited feeling is a huge sign that you're doing the right thing. And the other thing is to just remember you can always tweak your direction. It's never a straight path. There's, you can veer off in different directions. But my advice is to understand that no one's going to deliver your passion and your purpose on a silver platter and say, hey, I've got the solution. I've been watching you and I know what you're meant to do in this lifetime. No one is going to do that. It comes from your heart. Your passion comes from a spark in your heart, and you need to listen to that passion. You need to listen to your heart. What makes you excited? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What can you talk about nonstop to your girlfriends, to your sister, to your family and friends? That is your sign of what your destiny is and what your purpose is. Follow that excitement. That feeling of excitement is basically like a beacon of light, on a path, and it's saying, oh, that's the path I've got to take because I can see the light down there. All right, I'm going to love you and leave you all. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful podcast about your passion and purpose. Figure out what you love, what you enjoy, what's in your heart. Go for it. Start taking action and monitor your feelings. Pay attention to your energy. How does it feel when you start pursuing that passion of yours? Have a beautiful and blessed day. Namaste.